iptables. In this episode, I'll be showing you how to configure iptables, which is the firewall for Ubuntu. Iptables, there's a lot you can do with it. I'm just going to be showing you pretty much the basic command. Some settings that, while they might not be the best security you can get, they're certainly much better than the default settings. And it'll just give you a basic idea of how to add in some policies and stuff like that. So let's begin. Way back in episode 2, I taught you how to create a root account, and we're going to need to log in as root right now because iptables can be a huge pain if you're not logged in as root, just because you'd have to sudo every command, and it can just be a lot of typing. The first thing, let's take a look at what our policy is set up like right now. You're going to type in iptables -L and accept. Everything is pretty open. This is just the default setting. Not very good security at all. Now let's flush out these settings. To do that, you're going to type in iptables -F. We flushed our current settings. Now we can start adding in some policies. The first policy will be iptables -P input drop. This will tell it to ignore all incoming packets. The next thing we're going to want to do is iptables -P forward drop. And this sets the policy to ignore any packets that are being redirected through the computer. The next thing we're going to do is iptables -P output accept, and this will basically tell it to allow outbound connections to go through the firewall. Now the next command is to set the input to only accept connections that we have created ourselves. To do this, we're going to type in iptables -A input -M contract -CT state established, related J accept. And as you'll notice, established and related, there's no space on either side of the comma. You just have it all lumped together as one thing. And let's fire that one. Some people will run into issues running that command. So if you do, here's an alternative that does the same thing. It's iptables -A input -M state -state established, related, and J accept. So if that first command I showed you doesn't work, hopefully that one will. You shouldn't run into any issues with it. Whoops. Okay, so let's take a look at what iptables is like right now. And as you can see, we've made a few changes here. The next thing we're going to want to do is save the changes we've made, because otherwise it'll just keep, every time you restart, it'll shoot it back to the default settings. So we're going to want to save. To do that, you type in iptables -save with a little right caret /etc/iptables.rules. And now you're going to need to fire up nano and make a few changes. So you're going to type in nano /etc/network/interfaces. I'll bring you up to this page. You're just going to enter a line of code it says pre up iptables restore left caret etc iptables dot rules, and Control O to write this out, and Control X to exit. And that's about it. Now your computer is, it's not totally secure, but it's much more secure than it was, and this is definitely a good default setting. It's good practice. Pretty easy, just entering in the policies. As I said before, there's a lot more things you can do with IP tables, but I think this is a very good starting point.